Lepidoptera larvae, also called worms or caterpillars, feed voraciously on plant foliage and fruit, reducing plant health, yields, and crop marketability. DiPel DF Biological Insecticide is the proven solution to control Lepidoptera larvae. Let's take a quick look at the serious damage these pests can cause, and then we'll talk about how to use DiPel DF. The Lepidoptera larvae that feed on fruiting vegetables include tomato fruitworm, hornworms, and armyworms. In the case of tomato fruitworm, early-stage larvae enter fruit from the stem end, then develop inside the fruit, filling it with excrement and causing early ripening. Hornworms begin feeding on leaves and fruit immediately upon hatching, defoliating plants and scarring young fruit. Armyworms feed on leaf and fruit surfaces, producing irregular holes, leaving fruit open to contamination and skeletonizing leaves on bigger plants. In leafy vegetables, some of the biggest Lepidoptera larva threats are cabbage looper and imported cabbage worm, variegated cutworm, and diamondback moth. Cabbage looper and imported cabbage worm larvae cause holes and scarring in leaves. They also invade and contaminate the heads of cole crops. These larvae can kill younger plants. Variegated cutworm larvae begin feeding early in the growing season, cutting seedlings off at ground level. And diamondback moth larvae feed on leaves, chewing holes in them or leaving only a thin layer of leaf epidermis. Berries are prey for various Lepidoptera larvae, including fall webworm, cranberry fruitworm, and cherry fruitworm. Fall webworm larvae build webs and feed on leaves. If their webs cover fruit, the larva will also feed on the fruit. Cranberry and cherry fruitworm larvae burrow into berries and develop there, feeding on the pulp, filling the berries with excrement and shriveling the fruit. As they move from berry to berry, they leave behind webbing that encloses the fruit. DiPel DF is an organic insecticide derived from a soil bacterium that selectively targets destructive Lepidoptera larvae, while remaining friendly to beneficial insects. DiPel is an excellent fit in resistance management programs, and it's registered on more than 200 crops. DiPel DF is NOP compliant and OMRI listed for organic production. DiPel DF can be applied up to harvest, and it has a short 4-hour REI, the lowest legally allowable, and no PHI. DiPel DF is a feeding inhibitor and a fatal endotoxin. Pest ingestion of DiPel DF rapidly stops feeding and eventually causes death. When a pest consumes DiPel DF, Bt spores and endotoxins enter the larva's gut. The endotoxins dissolve in the stomach, and the Bt spores move through the body and multiply, poisoning the larva.